From Holy Mackerel Productions' mobile recording unit at a secure location on the eastern seaboard of the USA, this is the Main Event Radio Show. The Main Event, homegrown, good for you, and always featuring great entertainment from the great state of Maine and beyond. Hi, I'm Dan Foley. Thanks for joining me as we cruise the entertainment highways and byways of the Pine Tree State and beyond. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Here it comes down that electronic expressway, this edition of the Main Event Radio Show.
Like these only come around once in a while. The old man said to the young man through a varicose smile, you know I've always liked you, Jimmy, but you've always had the hands of a child. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do every once in a while. Lies turn true and wrong's no different than right. The air turns heavy like words at a burial site. But just how long will the light stay on when the dark is all that we know? It's all that we know, it's all we've ever known. Cause I wanna make sure that it's clear. There's an entrance in front and an exit out back by the cooler of beer. Just slip inside with a casual stride. You wanna look calm and sincere. Keep an eye on the door and an eye on the floor while I take the cashier. We move through the earth like a black snake running from light. Oh, lost like vessels at sea on a moonless night. But just how long will the lights stay on when the dark is all that we know? It's all that we know, it's all we've ever known. We get murdered by the plans we make, slowly turning from the cradle to the grave. Little children learn to look away, solid as stone, brittle as bone. Jimmy thought long cause he knows he's been in the red. $25 in the shoebox next to the shotgun under his bed. It went as planned except for one man who came in through the exit instead. It went as planned except for one man who got a bullet in the back of his head. Oh, lies turn true and wrong's no different than right. The air turns heavy like words on a Saturday night. But just how long will the lights stay on when the dark is all that we know? It's all that we know, it's all we've ever known.
and good for you. The main event. Radio the way it should be.
Levee tonight. Backstabbing rumors all around town. Words that you knew man's coming around. Daddy told Jimmy and Jimmy told me. I'm standing on the levee, I just cannot believe. You say you don't love me and I think you might. Meet me on the levee tonight. Old man river running wild and free. Found his lover between the devil and the deep blue sea. Ain't that a little like you and me? Oh, just a little like you and me. The curve of your hip, baby, I'm in there. The beat of your heart beneath your breast. I know what you want, and what you want is the best. You say you don't love me, and I think you might. Oh, meet me on the levee tonight. Tonight, say you don't love me, and I think you might. Oh, meet me on the levee tonight. Say you don't love me, and I think you might. Meet me on the levee tonight. Prove it on the levee tonight. On the levee tonight. Since we were kids, just kicking around this town. So you know me and I don't back down. I know what I want, I think I found it. I want you to be my girl. I want you to be my
kicking around this town. So you know me and I don't back down. I know what I want, and I think I found it. I want you to be my girl. I want you to be my girl. Zoe, you're so supernova. Zoe, you're so supernova. Zoe, you're so supernova. Zoe, you're so supernova.
Main Event Radio Show, Ray Lamontagne, the title track from an album that goes back a few years, the Supernova. We also heard the Zulu Leprechauns, Meet Me on the Levee. Ain't Got Much came from Tricky Britches, and getting us started for this edition of the program, it was the Jason Spooner Band, All That We Know. That's from an album called The Flame We Follow. Hi, Dan Foley here. Glad to have you along. Lots of great entertainment coming your way with this and every edition of the Main Event. So hope you can stick around. We got our usual visit to the vault o' vinyl coming up a little later in the show. Yeah, records. We got it all here, I'm telling you. We got the digital, we got the wax, we got the vinyl. Well, we don't have wax anymore, but we got vinyl. In any case, it might be old, it might be new, it might be any kind of genre you can think of, but it's always good entertainment. As a matter of fact, variety being the spice of life and all. That good old Maine humor deserves a listen every edition of the program, so let's go with Bert I. First a stop to chat with the gravedigger, and then we'll see what happened around Ma'am Hackett's Compost Heap. Tales of the Land and the Sea right here, Main Event Radio Show. Bert I.
Sorry to hear that you're burying your pa.
Got to, he's dead.
They say he was a self-made man.
If he was, it sure relieves the Almighty of considerable responsibility.
You the grave digger?
Yeah,
Isn't that grave too shallow?
maybe. But he ain't never gonna get out.
How come this graveyard has no fence around it?
Why put a fence up when them on the inside can't get out, and them on the outside aren't in any hurry to get in?
Ever had a family that refused to pay you after you had dug a grave?
They pay or up he comes.
What's the death rate round here?
About 1 to a person. You've been asking all the questions. Let me ask you one. How old are you, anyway?
92.
Hardly pays you to go back to town.
I shall never forget that homeward passage back to Castine when I was mate aboard the Levee. I went below to speak to the old man who was in his cabin on his beam end, so to speak, with a cruel rheumatism. Captain Phillips, we are too close in with the land, the fog is too thick, and the wind too fresh to be carrying so much canvas. May I shorten sail, sir? The old man reared up in his bunk, and piercing me with his steel-grey eyes, said, "Sound, and pass the lead below." I went on deck and heaved the lead myself, for I wished no slip-ups. Returning below, I cried, "5 fathoms with sand, sir, and a cracking good breeze. Let me see that lead, Mr. Salter." And out of the hollow at the base of the lead, he scraped the sand brought up from the bottom. With his right forefinger he placed a pinch of the sand on his tongue. "Don't you mean 7 fathoms, Mr. Salter?" 7 fathoms it was, sir, but I subtracted 2 to be on the safe side. "Right, Mr. Salter, right. I am glad to find you so particular. We are close in with the land, and cannot be too careful. You must keep this vessel northeast, half-east, straight as a gun barrel. Shake out all reefs, Mr. Salter, and we shall bring this schooner home in style. If you do not hear the sound of breakers in just 15 minutes, let me know it." Well, in 15 minutes exactly, I heard the roar of breakers. "Luff, luff, and shake her!" I cried. The Levee was brought to the wind in an instant, and the dark line of Castine just 50 yards off our stern told us all was well. After we had anchored, I determined to put the old man to a test, for I could not see how he could navigate so well with nothing more to go on than a pinch of sand. I swung the lead round my head like David's sling, and hurled it high on Castine shore. Then I hauled the lead back aboard and took it below. "Captain Phillips," I said, "the 15 minutes are gone. It blows spitefully in flaws and spits thick, sir. We still have not heard the sound of breakers." "Mr. Salter," returned the old man, "northeast, half-east should have brought you within earshot of the breakers some minutes ago. I am afraid you have not kept this vessel straight. Now let me see that lead." The captain tasted the dirt in the lead and spat it all over the cabin floor. "There is no fault in your steering, Mr. Salter. You have held this vessel straight as a gun barrel, but I regret to inform you that Castine has sunk, and we have sailed directly over Ma'am Hackett's compost heap."
The main event, not just another pretty radio show, entertainment and education.
Up in the mountains, there's a cabin people say the way we live is all wrong. Some people say those days are gone. We don't care what people say, gonna live the way we live anyway. We've got pickup trucks and 4x4. We've got four-wheel drives and 4-on-4. We work hard all day long, play all night, singing our songs. We all live way out back, nice little cabin at a rundown shack. Roads ain't paved, they're all dirt, looking for trouble. Man, you might get hurt. When the night's just right, yeah, the moon is full. We take out the banjo, fiddle and bowl. Pass around a jug or whatever comes along, then play a banjo and fiddle and song. That's the way we live, way out back, nice little cabin at a rundown shack. People don't like the way we live out, we don't care. Yeah, we don't give. We all live way out back, nice little cabin at a rundown shack. Roads ain't paved, they're all dirt, looking for trouble. They might get That's the way we live.
The main event with New Relm. That's the way we live. Before that, Sandy River Ramblers and Cry of the Loon. Now there's a song about Maine for you. And Bert and I with a few stories of things going on around as only Bert and I can tell it. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast. We are here on your radio, of course. We're also on the web at www.meradio.org. Go to meradio.org. You'll see the Listen Now button come up with our home web page, and you just click that and you're on with the latest edition of the program. You can also listen on Facebook via YouTube audios that are posted on the Main Event Radio Show page on Facebook. However you do it, thanks as always for tuning into the broadcast as we continue now. Oh yeah, we got to hear some blues. Mark Guitar Miller, Every Day I Got the Blues. It's on the Main Event.
Every day I got the blues. Every day, baby, say nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Lord, nobody loves me now, nobody seems to care. Bad luck and troubles, baby, Lord, I've had my share, that's right.
Wash my clothes. I don't want you to stay at home. I don't want your money too. Oh, I just want to make love to you. Oh, love to you. Love to you. Love to you. Well, I can tell by the way that you switch and walk. I can see by the way that you, baby, talk. I can know by the way that you treat this woman that I could love you, baby. It's a crying shame. see by the way that you, baby, talk. Now I know by the way that you treat your good woman, and I can love you, baby. It's a crying shame. I don't want you cook my bread. I don't want you make my bed. I don't want you be sad and blue, 'cause I just wanna make love to you. Love to you. Love to you. Oh, love to you. Love to you. Love to you now. Love to you. Love to you.
I just want to make love to you. Pat Pepin for us on the Main Event Radio Show. And that followed Mark Guitar Miller. Every day I got the blues. Lots more coming up, but right now it's time to visit the Vault of Vinyl. Grab a record, play it for you, or play a song from it for you. A guy named Rob Stuart came out with an album in the mid-70s, something like that. That's when a lot of these albums come from. Rob Stuart, like an old-time movie, as we visit the Vault of Vinyl on the Main Event.
Why can't life be like an old-time movie? There's always time for a song and a dance. All the lines worked out well ahead of time, and all the moves well choreographed. All the bad dreams end up like bad scenes, lying there on the cutting room floor. And all the mistakes end up like bad takes. That was a bad one, let's take one more. Why can't love be like an old-time movie? The scenes are long and filled with romance. My, how the stars above look so lovely, reflected in a lover's glance. Every entrance of love at first sight, music begins and someone dims the light. When their eyes meet, knocked are they off their feet into the beat of a lover's dance. Why can't life be like an old-time movie, synchronated soundtracked with our lives? Soft violins for those touching love scenes, and cymbals crash when our passions rise. When there's danger around the corner, mysterious overtones will reach our ears. When the danger is all over, music will lighten and end our fears. Why can't life be like an old-time movie? There's always time for a song and a dance. All the lines worked out well ahead of time, and all the moves well choreographed. And all the bad dreams end up like bad scenes, lying there on the cutting room floor. And all the mistakes end up like bad takes. That was a bad one, let's take one more. Scene 1, take 144. Why can't life be like an old-time movie?
Both had a wooden horse, and daily they played each summer day their warriors bold of course. And the one little chap thought he had a mishap, and he broke off his horse's head. Well, he wept for his toy, then he cried for joy when he heard his brother say, "Do you think, Jim, I'd leave you crying when there's room on the horse for two? Climb up here, Jim, and stop your crying. We'll mend up your horse with glue. When we're older, we'll both be soldiers, and our horses will not be toys. And maybe then we'll remember when we were two little boys." Came at last, and bravely they both rolled away. And the cannons roared loud within that big crowd, where wounded and dying Jack lay. Oh, then came a cry as the rider dashed by, out from the ranks of blue. Well, he galloped away to where his brother lay, and you could hear him say, "Do you think, Jack, I'd leave you dying when there's room on the horse for two? Climb up here, Jack, and we'll soon be flying to the ranks of the boys in blue. Can't you see, Jim, I'm all a tremble, and it may be the flash and the noise, and it may be because I remember when we were two little boys, when we were two little boys."
A bit of everything and a lot of really good stuff. The main event is real radio for real people just like you.
As I sit staring alone outside my window, I reminisce about the way things used to be. Yes, I remember you were so lost and lonely. I came to you to try and help you see. Looking back to the times we were together, there was no mountain too high for us to climb. Can you hear me? I am so lost and
aching in my head, fear inside of my belly, and I'm thinking about my bed, thinking about my bed. Oh, the daylight's broken, my eyes can hardly see, and the river isn't ending out in front of me. Well, I say goodbye to you. Say goodbye now, my baby. Well, what am I gonna do? Oh, my love. Now that I'm taking my way down. Oh, my sweet Maria, won't you lay your hand on me? 'Cause I wanna tell you a story about your company. 'Cause I'm coming from Virginia with an aching in my heart and a fear inside of my belly that's tearing me apart. It's tearing me apart. Well, I'll say goodbye to you. Say goodbye now, my baby. But what am I gonna do? Oh, my love. Say goodbye to you. Say goodbye now, my baby. Now that I'm taking my way down past the rails and shanty towns where the losses all come down, down the
That one is called Virginia. It's by Charlie Schmidt and the Joint Chiefs. Coming from one of the great Greetings from Area Code 207 series, put out by Charlie Gaylord and Cornmeal Records. Before that, it was Tumbledown, Something Inside, the name of that one. The Old Time Radio Gang with Mac McHale gave us Two Little Boys, and we visited the Vault of Vinyl with Rob Stewart. Like an old-time movie, on the radio show that's like old-time radio, featuring homegrown entertainment. Phil Poirier right now. This one is Dirty Water on the Main Event.
There's not a lot of pumping today. The bottom line is severed. Something I've been dying to say. I told her smoke is lying down on the road, storm on the horizon. Gotta find a shelter to go till it's over. car? Why won't the thing turn over? We drive it fast but never get very far, running on the rims. Well, I guess I can live with that. I can make it on my own, if that's the choice we're at. And cut to the bone. A bird calls, lost at sea. Cyclone churning dirty waters. Cats and dogs are coming down hard, and we're the new arrivals, sorting out what's left in the dark. This is survival. Honey, listen to the sound of this car. Why won't the thing turn over? We drive it fast but never get very far, running on the rims. I guess I can live with that, and I can make it on my own, and if that's the choice we're at. Cut to the bone. A bird calls, lost at sea. Cyclone churning dirty waters. Spinning on home. They're spinning on home. Spinning on home. Cyclone churning dirty waters.
As you may know now, and maybe didn't before, that edition of Dirty Water is not the one done by the Standells that features so often at Fenway Park. But it's Phil Poirier's own version, and a darn good one, I think, in my humble opinion. Time to put a wrap, though, on this edition of the original Homegrown Radio Show, with thanks to this station for putting us on the air, thanks to Kevin Foley for getting the IT work done that I don't have a clue about, and thanks especially to you for joining me. I hope you're going to be here next time, because I know I will when the main event comes your way once again, here on your radio, or on Facebook at the Main Event Radio Show page, or at emiradio.org. Hit the Listen Now button, no matter how you do it. Great to have your company. Till next time, Dan Foley signing off for the Main Event Radio Show, a Holy Mackerel production coming to you from our mobile recording unit on the eastern seaboard of the USA. Zulu Leprechauns, get us out of here. And be good to yourself, be good to the folks you meet. Let's all be good to the planet. We only got one of them.